Hey guys, welcome back to another Theme Park Dude video. We're back here again at Universal Studios Florida for another weekly update around the park. This video is going to be completely focused on Halloween Horror Nights, as the scare zones have been updated tremendously since last week I was here. And also, Minion Land is fully open, so there's not much to cover for that. VillainCon, all of Minion Land is fully open to the guests. We've covered it a lot on this channel. So this video is going to be completely focused on the new updates in all of the scare zones here at the park. Dr. Oddfellow has definitely left his mark now around the park, so we're going to go check all of that out. Let's go. So we can see here at the front of the park, the entrance turnstiles, the new ones, is completely open now. There is no more construction walls anywhere up here. It's about time, right? Right here at the front of the park, the structure is getting more and more massive by the day. We can see now there's this there's a ladder, or a staircase actually, that goes up here to that platform. I'm pretty sure that Dr. Oddfellow himself would be up there ushering us into the park for this year's Horror Nights event. Right over here by the Universe store, we're checking back in on this traveling coach here, this Oddfellow traveling coach, and there's been more updates on it. New boxes right here, and also this has opened up. We can see some zodiac symbols there and some lighting. I'm interested to see who might be appearing on this little stage. And right next to that traveling coach, right over here, there are some more boxes and cases. And what's interesting to note is the symbol on this. That's Dr. Oddfellow's symbol. And we are going to see this symbol in every single scare zone. And I'll show you guys in this video. This symbol has already popped up in other scare zones. That right there is Oddfellow's symbol. If you guys may not know, Dr. Oddfellow is the main icon for this year's HHN 32, but he is not a brand new character. His roots date back to Jack the Clown's origin. And now for the first time ever, we're gonna see Dr. Oddfellow's story this year. And each scare zone is a part of Dr. Oddfellow's story, taking place in a different decade. I got the Scooby game back there behind me, but real quick, I just wanted to say that if you guys want to know some of the Halloween Horror Nights lore, go ahead, go over to my TikTok. That's where I'm gonna be posting some HHN lore explained videos. As of this recording, I already have 2 uploaded, which is the entire origin story and the entire lore of Jack the Clown and his brother Eddie Schmidt. That's 2 videos for Jack and Eddie. So they're available on my TikTok right now. And I'm also starting to post them on my Instagram and on my Facebook. So, you know, you don't have to just go to TikTok, but they will be premiering on TikTok first, and then I'll post them around onto Facebook and onto Instagram. And eventually, once all of those videos are complete, they will all be compiled into one big YouTube video, but that'll be later in the year, because I'm going to be going through every major Halloween Horror Nights character, and we're going to see some connections to some classic HHN characters and Dr. Oddfellow. Some that actually might be surprising. So, wonder if Shaggy and Velma are here to investigate some of the Oddfellow symbols. They're haunting the case. Alright, so right here in Hollywood, we've got some more updates on the Dark Zodiac Scare Zone. Right over here, we got this banner up for the Dark Zodiac. You can see all the Zodiac symbols on there. And if you notice, we have Dr. Oddfellow's symbol on there as well. Dr. Oddfellow does harness the power of the Zodiacs to become immortal. So this scare zone is going to be a bunch of dark and twisted Zodiac signs. Over here we can see more of this completed stage platform. Looks really awesome. Just a reminder, the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Tribute Store will be closing at the end of August. So you got into August, the end of the month here, to experience the store before it is gone forever. And in preparation for the next tribute store, which would be back in its original location in New York. If you guys remember, HHN tribute stores, you were able to buy something that will have your face on it, and it will post it onto the tribute store. And then after the store is over, Universal will actually send you whatever it is. It might be like a bottle or a picture frame or whatever that was posted in the tribute store with your face on it. Well, this year's tribute store is comic book themed, so you'll be able to choose between one of 5 terrifying covers you can have your face on, and it'll be posted up at the comic book store, tribute store that will be coming soon. But what's great about this is that once the tribute store is over and Universal sends you your comic cover, it won't be just a cover, it'll be a full-length comic book. So you'll be able to read whatever terrifying story you get. And if you would like, you can even purchase all 5 of the comics to be sent to you. Now to do that, you have to go over into the 5 and dime over there. And it costs $89 plus tax. So it would probably come up to like $94 or something. Further down the street here, we have this other platform for the Dark Zodiac. You've seen it before, but now it's got a little bit more stuff on it. And then the end of the Hollywood Street, we have another banner up on this truss. The same thing on the other side. Heading now into the Jungle of Doom scare zone. This one takes place in the 1920s. We can already see on this stage right here, there's been some torches added to the platform. Looks incredible. There's a lot more foliage here to make everything look more like a jungle. A lot more props added all over the place. Universal did such an amazing job transforming this area of the park into a jungle. I mean, honestly, it's incredible. I can't wait to see what the scare zone looks like in the park at night.
I've actually had a lot of meat recently.
All right, guys, real quick, we're gonna dip into over here at the future DreamWorks land. We can already see some new scaffolding up over here. It looks like, almost looks like they're building a wall to separate, you know, Shrek's swamp from E.T.'s Adventure, which of course makes sense because E.T.'s Adventure is not going to be part of DreamWorks land. And just look how close Shrek's house, or what we think to be Shrek's house, is being built from the entrance of E.T. Adventure. So that's an interesting update there. I'm sure you guys can hear all the noises of the construction cranes and the trucks in there. They're definitely working on it right now as we speak. Let's get a closer look at that scaffolding there. You know, I take back what I said about building a wall here. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that, but there's definitely going to be a separation between the pathway leading into the entrance to ET Adventure and, of course, all of DreamWorks Land and the Shrek Swamp area. I'm guessing, it's just my personal prediction, that there's going to be tall trees just like these, just tall trees separating here. So you can't really see Shrek's house if you're right here at ET Adventure. And then vice versa, if you're over in the Shrek area, you won't be able to see any of the ET Adventure area. Just my personal guess. You can also see a construction worker right down over there working on something, looks like a wooden structure up there. Interesting stuff. Just want to give a quick shout out to Losh TV, who I just met a little bit ago out here over by Kids Zone here. Amazing dude. I love your content, man. Your content's great. It was so nice meeting with you. You're such a friendly guy. Thank you for the button that I am now rocking for the rest of this video. Thank you for that. If you guys haven't checked out Losh TV, go check out his videos. His content's really great. Thank you, Losh. All right, heading towards the Simpsons area over here at Springfield. I got some more Zodiac looking symbols here. Interesting. Very interesting. And right over here in front of Dr. Brown's train, we have a food booth coming up. So the Men in Black alien tax sign is under refurbishment right now, and over here we can see a little bit of what's going on with that. Probably just fixing some lights inside the sign, you know, give a nice little cleanup, some much needed TLC for it. All right, since our last update, there's been this new food booth right over here near Diagon Alley in London. Right over here we got this really amazing themed food booth for HHN, and this looks to be themed after Universal Monsters. At first I thought it was Dueling Dragons, but I'm thinking more of Universal Monsters here. Alright, now heading into the San Francisco area of the park. We can see already that there's this new sign for the Scare Zone, Shipyard 32, right up here. And what do you know? What do we have at the bottom of this truss? Dr. Oddfellow sign. There it is. Going deeper into Shipyard 32 real quick before we see the rest of the props. The new snack stand right over here in San Francisco that was under construction walls for a long time is now open, but the snack stand itself has not officially opened for guests. But the walls have come down for it, and we can already see some of the new menu items here. So you'll be able to get some egg rolls, some Asian chopped salad, some mochi ice cream, beer, and some boba tea right here in San Francisco. All right, moving on to the props, we got a bunch of crates and boxes over here at Shipyard 32. Looks really good. And right here we got this giant crane. I was right on my last update video. I theorized that that truss was going to be a big old crane, and sure enough, basically the next day right after I uploaded it, they added the crane prop onto that truss. So there it is, a real nice crane that was obviously trying to carry this oversized box, and the rope broke, and whatever was inside this box is now probably loose. So you better watch your back around here. More props on this side of the area. We got some blood over here. now towards the entrance of Fast and Furious Supercharged. Over here where you can see this Chucky themed food booth has gotten some more theming on it, some new decorations. You can already see now the good guy dolls has been X'd out. You see Chucky logo up there, and of course all the branding for USA, Sci-Fi, and Peacock. It's where you can watch the Chucky series, which I highly recommend. It's a fantastic show.
I want to take all of the Harry Potter things with my desk.
And over here, I'm assuming this is where you can place your order for whatever they're gonna sell here. And right over here, right before heading into the New York area, we got another food booth here. Now this one might be themed to Dueling Dragons, or it could just be a generic theme, or another Monsters theme, who knows. Either way, another food booth. Okay, before heading deeper into the New York section to see the Vamp 69 Scare Zone, there's definitely a couple of new props in there. But before I show you that, I want to take a left here into Sting Alley, because The Last of Us has taken over this area of the park with this really, really cool themed area. So we're gonna go walk through this. Now, I absolutely adore when Universal utilizes Sting Alley for HHN events. Even if it's just for a food booth area, it's still amazing. It feels almost like a little mini haunted house walkthrough. Almost. It's got that nice creepy vibe to it, just with no scare actors. Just to buy some food. It's amazing. And this Last of Us theme looks incredible. It really fits Sting Alley very well. Can't wait to see what it looks like fully at the event. I know last year in this area they had that meats area, which the food wasn't that great, but the area looked amazing, so I can't wait to see this during the event. So a couple of the new props that showed up here in the Scare Zone is just these barrels that are painted, very groovy, very 60s. And if we head over towards the stage area, the stage itself did get a few additions. It's hard to tell, but a few additions since I was last year. Notably, Oddfellow symbol right there, which has also been up here this whole time. But over here at the bikes, we did get some new helmets on the bikes themselves. For another update on the food booth here at the Stranger Things Surfer Boy Pizza, we have the Surfer Boy Pizza logo at the service counter. And last but not least, this food booth right here we have a logo right on top of it, Stellar Bar. Now, right now, off the top of my head, I can't pinpoint exactly where it's from, but I'm gonna guess that it is Stranger Things themed, indeed. Right over here. I also got this food truck with this checkout counter right here, Midway Delights. Ooh. And the very last bit of update for this week's video is Rip Ride Rocket. It is under scheduled maintenance right now, so it is closed off for a while as it goes through some maintenance. Much needed maintenance, I would say. This ride needs some maintenance. All right, everyone, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. It's so hot. I'm sorry. I've been kind of sluggish throughout this video a little bit because the heat has just been crazy, and I'm trying to walk over to some shade right now to do this outro video. The heat advisory here in Central Florida these past couple of weeks has just been awful. So yeah, my phone, it also agrees that it is awful. The heat is just too bad because it just cut off my video as I was recording, as I was trying to say. The heat has just been so bad, and recording these videos every week has just been a challenge because of the heat. But still, I do this for you guys so you guys can stay up to date every single week on the new updates here at Universal Studios Florida. And as we get closer and closer to HHN, you know, there's been just so much to see here. We're about 2 weeks away from team member preview of Halloween Horror Nights, and of course I will be providing you guys a video from team member preview that night. I'm hoping to get it uploaded the next day, so probably I think August 31st, or at the very least September 1st, you guys will have a Halloween Horror Nights video from the event where I can rate all the scare zones and the haunted houses, and good lord, it is so hot. Anyways, to wrap this up, my link tree down in the description below takes you to all of my social media channels: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that, Threads. And once again, I am doing a HHN Lore Explained series on my TikTok. They also will be uploaded on Instagram and Facebook, but they will be available on TikTok first. So make sure you follow me on there if you want to know some HHN lore. I'm doing every main character, giving them their own video, and I will release them just randomly. So the next one should be Chance, and then after that I'm going to do the Caretaker, and just going on and on and on from there until I eventually do Dr. Oddfellow himself, which his story will be revealed this year at Halloween Horror Nights 32. So lots of great HHN stuff coming. I'm excited for this year. I just wish it wasn't so hot. All right. Once again, thank you to Losh TV for this button. Amazing guy, amazing content. Go ahead and watch his stuff and give him a subscription if you haven't. That's it for me. I'm gonna go sweat. I'm gonna go sweat everything off. Bye.